On today's episode of Glass Artin' with Grizzly, we're applying paint to the Ghostbusters stained glass project. The paint I'm using is Pebeo Vitria 160 glass paint. This will need to be cured in the oven after sitting 24 hours, which we did. Yes, you heard right. I followed the directions and allowed this paint to sit 24 hours before curing in the oven. No, I'm not sick. Nothing is wrong with me. I just wanted to follow the directions so nothing could go wrong with irreplaceable uranium glass. If you're wanting to try out this paint, the best tip I can give you is do not shake it. Don't even stir it aggressively. Any aggravation, like shaking, will form a ton of super tiny bubbles in the paint that will forever remain there. As you can see, I'm not very precise with the application, but that's because I learned a new trick. Fun fact, you can use a razor to gently scrape at the cured paint to clean up your lines. If you do this before the curing process, it's more likely to separate and peel extra paint off of the glass than what you're wanting to remove. But after it's cured, the paint is dishwasher safe, so it's pretty well on there. However, it can still be removed by scraping at it with metal. So I used that to my advantage and clean up my lines. This is similar to using a razor to cleaning up the foil prior to soldering. Now that I've realized this is doable, I'm thinking you can get way more creative with paint on your stained glass. You could add really cool fine details by just putting a large square or circle of paint, baking it, then removing the excess until your details are there. Kinda like wood carving. I have one more idea up my sleeve for the Blacklight Uranium logo, but I don't know if it's feasible until all the pieces are soldered together. So stay tuned for that, because if I could pull it off, it's gonna be next level, and a first for me. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the follow button if you enjoy seeing stained glass art get created one process at a time. Or if you're just a sucker like me for uranium glass. Either way, it's bound to be a good time.